The Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out.
How much is that in price though?
They didn't drop anything. They dropped how it looks.
How it looks.
Literally dropped a video.
And it's bigger and blacker. That's pretty much all it is.
That's
Pause.
100%.
No, that's exactly what it is.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. But he looked at me when he said it. And I didn't want to. He looked at me.
But it literally is.
The Switch 2 bigger and blacker. I don't want you to ever be nobody's ad campaign manager. Cause your shit gonna come off so wild, bro.
Gotta lead into it. Switch 2, bigger, blacker, better. Yeah, bro.
Better is crazy.
Well, it is better, right? Ain't the specs better?
No, there's we don't know.
Oh,
they didn't release anything.
They just did the CGI video. That's it.
All they showed was a video of
Because what happened was Nintendo months ago said we gonna unveil the Switch 2 before our fiscal year end, which ends end of March. So
we in the trail now.
So I think I don't know if they were planning on doing the full reveal and they didn't, or if this was their plan all along. But essentially, once it got closer to it, they revealed it.
Right.
So hey, we did it. Then they said you'll see more details at our event in April, which coincidentally is right at the beginning of their next fiscal year.
Oh.
So honestly, I think
it might not come out to the end of the holiday season.
Probably summer. I think it was all a ploy. You get that big investment kickback at the end of this fiscal year. You're gonna get another one at the kickback at the beginning of the.
I mean, you gotta let everybody know what we doing. Like, we need some money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, put a good video together because we gotta get this money with it. You know what I'm saying?
But
niggas say we need a trailer. Phil, we did it. We know what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't look anything different. Like I said,
it's a larger screen size.
It's literally just big.
Yeah. It made me realize, you know what?
You ain't touching it.
I'm letting y'all live for the next.
You ain't touching it,
man. Because it's just wild, man. Y'all just throwing these wild statements.
I think it's just because of the first topic of the show.
I think
snowballed from there, bro.
The show started off wild. I get you, but no. I did a review of it or like I guess a look back with Jamie on her channel. Check that out. Swiper Shampoo. I'll throw a link in there, but it made me realize I'll probably never buy a Nintendo console again, and I don't care.
Do you have a Switch?
Huh?
Do you have a Switch?
No, I didn't care. No, there was no game that came out on the Switch that I was like, I need a console. Didn't care.
Really?
No, again, I obviously I hype up the GameCube a lot, but I realize Nintendo don't make games for me, and that's fine. So. Metroid Prime 4 was the closest one that got me.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. At least
Metroid Prime 4,
and they supposed to be breaking out another one out.
But see, I don't need to get a Switch 2 for that because they already said it's going to be on the Switch. So I can wait till the Switches are, what is the PlayStation 4 now, like 100? And do that. Right? Too big.
Find a nigga with 24 hours to live. You know what I'm saying? He's starting to look on Craigslist for niggas with 24 hours to live. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And so, to that regard, or I know so many people who have Switches who are probably going to want to offload it.
Upgrade, yeah.
Hey, let me get that.
So you already just saying that if you jump into the Nintendo RAM, you just gonna start at whatever the lowest it come in at.
There's no guarantee that I'm even going to start in that. I
actually want to switch really, really bad. I do, because I feel like I actually will enjoy. Like I actually miss Mario Kart.
The handheld.
Like I miss, you know what I'm saying? And I actually do want to, like I want to, even though you can do it now with, with your game and phone and shit like that, but having a Switch, actually having a real console I can walk around and play in.
I would rather buy a Steam Deck because there are more games that I would want to play, more games that I'll probably put way more hours in on there. Or get the what is the Asus one? I think it's the ROG Ally. Where I can now I got Game Pass, so I can install the Xbox Game Pass on that.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
And so that's where,
but
like I said,
and Nintendo,
and that's really,
but it is that though, because Nintendo is very, very proprietary. Like you really got to get a Switch if you want to play Nintendo game. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, because that's always been their fight. Like that's why, and the reason why they always stick to that, like for certain things, because like that's what made them win. That's what made them last. The reason why Nintendo lasted a lot of the console wars because a lot of the reception was. Well, shit, but you can't play Mario on the other one, so yeah, I'm getting that.
And that's the thing. When I realized I don't care about getting another Mario game, I was like, well, that's one thing out. Don't really care. When I realized,
I ain't play. I mean, I definitely want to play Paper Mario 2. I'm mad I ain't play that. Like, I would play like.
Bro, I give every Mario property some tick. Every bro, I mean,
I ain't got to switch this though, but I wouldn't probably play. Like I can say that like the newer actual Mario games. Because they pretty much made to be like 4 people, all this kind of like more chaotic. I stopped really.
Well, that's the party games. There's still the
no, that's the part. But I'm just saying, like when you play, I forgot whichever Mario was where you could actually have all 4. Like
that's
everybody
Wonder.
could play. Yeah. Like that's just too much.
But then even still, like not only that, it is Mario enough or is Mario Kart enough for me to pay for? Because the rumored price is $400, $450.
What is more games than like I said for you? Yeah, because he said Mario.
The other thing that everybody was, it's gonna have these third party. Baldur's Gate 3 gonna be on it. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth gonna be on it. But I'm just saying these are all the arguments that people. Because I brought this up to many people now, and those are always the arguments.
That's the arguments about they're gonna get those
all these third parties.
But I mean,
Baldur's Gate, like.
But and my thing is like, fam, I'm not finna go through that. We already seen that unless the screen supposed to be that much better, that it's gonna look like. Cause saying like y'all not finna get me. I don't want to watch
the
that.
The screen ain't gonna be OLED most likely. Well, that's the rumor is that it ain't gonna be OLED, which the current Switch is. But because they wanted to keep the price down because it's a larger screen, and again,
so it's a larger screen, but not OLED.
But that's the thing. All of these stuff that they keep bringing up about it, essentially has the rumor that it'd be about as powerful as a PlayStation 4. So Xbox One, PlayStation 4, not even PlayStation 4 Pro, if I remember correctly. And like I said, I'm not going to bash Nintendo because it's going to work for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But I saw all that and said, oh, I don't care anymore. I don't.
I mean, in that, it's like, I would definitely like agree with you in that space. Like, if I can still play everything that comes out on this new Switch, like with the old Switch, I would just get the old Switch.
I'm sure that obviously there are going to be games that aren't going, but I don't know when that cutoff's going to be.
Right.
I know the biggest game that's coming out in this year that I really thought about wanting to play is Metroid Prime 4. They hadn't announced the Switch 2 yet, so they already said that was coming to the Switch.
Well, I mean, for me, like I said, I'm not running to get the new. Like the new Nintendo system right off the rip, but I will.
I mean that's what I'm saying.
But I was still like I say, like even with the Switch, I didn't get a Switch until probably a year and a half after it was out. Like I'm not running like how I was trying to get the PS5,
right?
Except or anything like that, or how I'm trying to get that. So yeah.
As a barber,
that's funny.
Man, shout out to Polar Nights, man. wait till everybody gets on camera, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, you come back next podcast, Polar.
Yeah, when we have our multi-cam, you can see our also another barber that's here.
Yeah. Dude said the beard growth. That's funny. The stages is wild.
But yeah, like I said, I haven't ran to, like I said, when PS5 came out, we was all like, oh, we can get it, Xbox. I'm not running to get a new Nintendo system ASAP.
No, I mean, Switch. I mean, I just want to say, like a Switch.
Mario Kart 9 ain't gonna sell y'all. That was the other thing that was apparently
Mario Kart does sell me on getting a Switch.
That's what 24 character Mario Kart gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
Honestly, you know what? That was what made me come to the realization. That's what I feel. I was like, oh, I'll never do this again because I saw that and I was like, oh, okay. And
it blew your but I enjoyed the Mario Kart arcade game.
Yeah,
because that one connects to every. That's the bigger. Mm-hmm. So it's really they brought that one because the arcade one is pretty much connected to everybody else. So it's like I think that one's like a 24 or some shit or a big ass thing. But I'm like, yeah, bro. I mean, I guess I feel like that.
Like I said, I will be buying me a Switch Lite probably.
But as I said, like I would probably give me just to get my feet wet in Nintendo's like market. I would probably give me.
I just want it just for Metroid Prime 4. Then I'm done. I don't care unless they come in with Metroid Prime 5. Then.
So there's just not a single game that you want to play.
Zelda games did?
I saw people play.
I never heard you talk much about Link in general.
Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker were my shit. Like I said, it was. And maybe I'll feel different if I played them because when I left GameCube, I got my PlayStation 2.
Right.
And I just never was like, damn, I don't really care for the newer Pokemon games. Like Arceus was the only one maybe because that's open world. I'm just really curious about that.
Oh yeah, okay.
But I didn't care about those. It was just one of those things where it's like they just don't hold my interest anymore. I'm not even saying that they're bad, like they look terrible or anything. I was just like, it's not worth me buying a console for.
That's why I said I would get it. Because my thing, the reason why I want to switch is I feel like I missed that whimsical shit in my life.
I'm playing, you can find.
I mean, you can, but I really, I want to hear.
You're not getting the level. You're not getting the level of whimsy that you get on Nintendo. I give you that.
Nintendo getting full whimsy.
Yeah, like I feel like as long it's been a very long time since I just been like you know what I'm saying? Like this is really.
I've just been fighting for my life in every video game I'm playing. I'm fighting zombies. I'm fighting people. I'm killing.
Like Nintendo had you looking goofy, nigga. You out here playing Wii Sports and shit. Like
said you missed the
you just
so I ain't heard happy music in forever. It's always in Adrenaline Rush.
That's fair. I give you that.
Like that's why
you should play Kenna Bridge of Spirits. That's a very whimsical game.
Kenna who?
Kenna Bridge of Spirits. I'll send it to you.
You understood it to me. But I'm like, yeah, that's the only reason why. Like I just feel like, and Metro is like the only thing that's owned Nintendo is like their hardest game. You know what I'm saying? Like. Well, it's like I feel like I'm like
But Garden, that's the equivalent of that meme. You know, like the dude looking extra hard, and like they don't know what I'm listening to in my headphones. McCarty playing the game, and they don't know what I'm playing, but he's really playing some shit.
With the happy smile.
Bugging the fuck out of Mario Brothers.
I love that meme because they had the one where it was playing Me and You, and it was Kendrick dancing. It was like, you a thug, you in the club, and it's playing Me and You.